Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Stephen A. Smith and Draymond Green are at odds. Stephen A. Smith once again finds himself embroiled with another NBA player, or with Stephen Jackson, ex-NBA player. So him and Stephen Jackson, that bridge is burned. It is done. Stephen Jackson didn't like Stephen A. Smith calling the league about why Russell Westbrook wasn't suspended. Now we go to Draymond Green, who has made an appearance recently on Shaq's podcast, and they talked about Stephen A. Smith and his time while he was suspended after hitting Nurkic. Right? To me, Draymond Green makes no sense in this. And I'm one of the few people that will defend Stephen A. Smith, but you got to call it like you see it. Okay, he said he was pissed off. Right? He didn't like whatever narrative he thought Stephen A was pushing, saying that, look, man, like, you know me, you know the player, the type of person that I am, and everything is all cool if you want to, judge me, off the court, but, to say what you said, like basically alluding that Stephen A. Smith mentioned about being out of control, Draymond Green didn't like that. Now, Stephen A. Smith addresses Draymond Green, right? And he, of course, Stephen A. Smith is going to back it up, bring receipts, and he plays a clip of just saying, like, look, man, when I talked about this, first he said he always comes to his defense, right? He's always he listed all the Draymond Green suspensions, right? The Rudy Gobert chokehold, the Nurkic hit upside the head, the ones as of recent, right? And was just saying, like, yo, hope he gets help. He's out of control. He can't really defend Draymond at this point, but not once does Stephen A. Smith, take personal shots at who Draymond Green is as a person. Now, the way I see this, Draymond Green is out of control, needs help. During that suspension, he said he went to therapy or whatever. Like, okay, let's see how long that lasts starting next season, right? I will bet money that Draymond Green will get suspended again, right? So Stephen A goes on to defend himself, as he should, when Draymond Green's a big personality like him, plays for the Warriors with Steph. So, like, of course, when Draymond Green's been in the media now the past couple years, right? So when he talks about Stephen A. Smith, is gonna end up on First Take, right? But for Stephen A. Smith's sake, man, like, at some point, you don't need these players anymore. You get paid to talk about them, right? Okay, you are a personality yourself, all right? Look, when Stephen A. Smith talks about players, talks about situations like this, because Stephen A. Smith has such a enthusiastic personality, they don't really listen to what he's saying, right? They're really just reacting to how he's presenting his points as opposed to what he's actually saying. You know what I'm saying? So, Draymond Green, was this a case of not being able to interpret what Stephen A. Smith was saying? He's come to his defense. He didn't take any personal shots of him off the court or anything like that. He really didn't take any shots at him on the court, but Stephen A. Smith felt maybe if, defending Draymond Green, I can still maintain that relationship and keep that in my back pocket, man. That's not going to work, man. That's over and done with, man. Players, new media, current players, ex-players have their own platforms now. Okay, they feel like, target set on Stephen A. Smith. They have a chance in real time to go back and forth on different platforms against the guys that are on mainstream TV, right? Let it go, for Stephen A. Smith. I get it, gotta defend yourself, but at this point, what is the point for Stephen A. Smith? What is the end goal in trying to maintain these relationships with these players? If everything you say is going to be used against you and weaponized against you, you know what I'm saying? Stephen Jackson came at him, really burned bridges with him. Okay, Draymond Green. Now, seems like that bridge is burned with Stephen A. Smith. Who's next now in sports, in the NBA, to come at Stephen A. Smith, right? For Stephen A. Smith, will he be above it? Probably not. He'll address on the show. He has his own Stephen A. Smith show. He'll address it there. Keep adding fuel to the fire, when it's not really necessary, right? Clearly the players are fed up with Stephen A. Smith and they don't like him. Y'all let me know who you think is in the right and the wrong, Stephen A. or Draymond Green. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.